Every Spider-Man ever. Amazing Spider-Man number 4. Everyone thinks Spider-Man is a menace thanks to J. Jonah Jameson. Even criminals threaten to sue, so he pays JJJ a visit and leaves a surprise. On the way home, he sees a man being chased by the police, but when Spidey tries to catch him, the man turns into sand and escapes. Before the fight gets underway, Spidey's mask gets torn and he flees to keep his identity a secret. At home, as he sews up his costume, Peter watches a news program about the man he fought. He's called Flint Marko, and he escaped from prison and hid on a beach where they were doing nuclear tests, and now he can turn his molecules into sand. That's why they call him the Sandman. The next day, J. Jonah Jameson finds himself stuck to a chair thanks to Spidey's web surprise. After changing his trousers, he demands pictures of Spider-Man so he can accuse him of being the same person as Sandman. To get those pictures, Peter Parker has to turn down a date with Liz Allen at school, making terrible excuses and making her mad. As Peter curses his dual identity and his rotten luck, Sandman escapes from the police and breaks into Peter's school. Sandman threatens a professor to give him a diploma before Spider-Man interrupts and they fight in the hallways. Spider-Man is thwarted again and again and again by the fact that Sandman can turn to sand, but in the end Spider-Man lures Sandman down into a basement, tricks him into turning into his sand form, and then uses an industrial hoover to hoover him up. But he forgot to take the photos, so he throws some sand up in the air and takes pictures of himself leaping and punching. It's recreation, not lying, and with the Sandman defeated, Peter can go on his date with Liz Allen, which is exactly what he would do if she wasn't still angry with him and choosing Flash Thompson instead. For a brief moment, Peter gives in to Flash's taunts and gets angry before remembering his powers and what damage he could do to Flash. Instead, he goes home defeated, still a menace to everybody thanks to J. Jonah Jameson, and a coward to everyone at his school.